are here today just across the lake from the Oklahoma City Zoo, and joining us today is Melissa Pepper, who is the Chief Development Officer for Girl Scouts Western Oklahoma. And Melissa, y'all have got a great project going on here. Can you tell us a little bit about it, please?
Yes, so we are in the process of fundraising to build a new urban STEM camp here on this 42-acre parcel. It's owned by the city. The zoo manages it. We'll be subleasing from the zoo. We'll be building on, a little less than half of it. Mm-hmm. And this camp will be a year-round camp for girls from Western Oklahoma or all of Oklahoma, or even nationally. We think there's a good chance it'll be a great destination for the other 112 Girl Scout councils.
Yeah.
Girls will be able to stay overnight and learn all about STEM.
And so this is just now in the early stages. A little bit, you've done a lot of planning. You've got a great master plan. Tell us what facilities are going to be here.
So, it's a $12.2 million project, and what that's going to build us is a main building. It'll house 60 girls. Up on the second floor, there'll be bunk rooms, kind of dorm style, a little bit more comfortable than your typical camp setting. We'll have a great hall. Within the great hall, there'll be an awesome climbing wall. We're trying to make it so that since it is a year-round camp, there's a lot to do inside and outside, since Oklahoma weather can be challenging certain times of the year. There'll be a pool, not just for swimming, but it's going to be a zero entry pool. Underwater robotics is a big thing in Girl Scouts, so we'll be able to use the pool for that. We'll have 3 tree houses. We will have a zip line. Girls are super excited about this. A zip line that goes from this spot across the lake to a back entrance of the zoo. We'll have kayaking down at the lake. Just all sorts of features. It's going to be really great because girls, as they grow, will have different sleeping opportunities. So they'll start in their bunk rooms, and then they can go out onto the sleeping deck, which has hammocks, or they can go sleep in the tree houses. And then we've got 2 primitive campsites, so they can sleep in there. We also just found out that the Thunder is donating a basketball court, so we'll be able to have a basketball court.
Fantastic. So it's a bit of a progressive camp, getting kids used to being outside in nature and away from some of our, usual things that we like to have, our comforts in the home and stuff like that.
Definitely, and also probably helps the parents get comfortable with sending their kids off to camp as well.
Because you're so close.
Yeah, much closer. About 80% of who we serve lives in and around the Oklahoma City metropolitan area, though we serve 39 councils throughout Western Oklahoma, or 39 counties.
And what's great about this is you've actually incorporated the Girl Scouts through this whole process. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, they actually have been along for every step. From, this opportunity came because of the sale of Camp Cookie Land. A turnpike was going to be put through it, and so we decided to sell the camp. And
the Girl Scouts, actually.
The girls helped with that. We had a weekend lock-in where we kind of held our own city hall, and the Turnpike Authority and different officials came and talked to the girls, and they used the Girl Scout advocacy process, which is an 8-step process to come to problem solving and resolution. And they decided at the end, okay, let's sell the camp. And we told them, we can't promise you at the end of this that there's going to be a camp. But once that process was done, we had a focus group, and the girls, we said, okay, come up with your dream camp. What would it be like? And what they envisioned is what we're building today.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we'll be breaking ground in February. It should be done by March and opening summer 2020.
That's fantastic. And who knows how many badges the girls have gotten in all that process.
That's right, yep.
Well, thanks for sharing with us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
We are joined by Ann Matheny, the Volunteer Development Specialist for the Girl Scouts Western Oklahoma. And Ann, you guys are having a lot of fun out here today. Can you tell us a little bit about how you're incorporating the Girl Scouts in this project?
You bet. We are at our new urban STEM camp, science, technology, engineering, and math.
Yes.
We're very excited about it, and we wanted to get the girls involved. And so the easiest way to do that is bring them out here and help them earn a badge while they're learning about our new camp. We want them to think of the camp as theirs.
Yeah.
And so they were out actually tagging trees for trees that we want to keep and trees that we don't want to keep, so that they can have a piece or a part of that when we start the construction.
Absolutely. It's fantastic. And I imagine they're going to probably earn several badges through this whole process.
Oh my gosh, they are. There are many badges. We've got design badges. We've got more science and technology badges. Girl Scouts have just come out with 30 new badges this year about science and technology. So it's really exciting that we'll have a facility to help facilitate those badges.
And getting back to kind of the crafts and building again, I've even heard some of these trees that are going to get tagged and have to be removed, that they're going to get reused.
We're hoping to do that. So, you know, it's all about recycle, reuse, and using our resources wisely. And we want to make sure that we're good stewards of the material that we have on site. And so if a tree has to be cut down, then we can have that tree milled and then have it available for projects. And so we don't know what those projects are yet, but that could be a troop coming out to build a bench on underneath a tree for a remembrance, or it could be a table that we use in the building. So it could be countless things.
Well, that's fantastic, and it's going to be so exciting to see this really develop, and I'm sure the girls are enjoying every moment.
And to start when you see it like it is, and then in 18 months, what it's going to be amazing.
Well, that's fantastic. Thank you for sharing with us.
Thank you for coming out today.
We hope you enjoyed this video. It's part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on our OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.